Day 3.
Though it appears like a big thing, it can all be outsourced.
Courage. If you are not courageous, you can never become a leader.
That's the only question I would expect you guys to answer after these 17 days is, and each one of you
if I got any job, means earning something handsome like 20,000, 30,000, if my friend wants to do the same job, I'd never sacrifice for her.
It's the inner soul what allows us to think that there is God or we have to worship Him.
We should see God even in the pigs, but He never touches pig.
It's my life, I want to get that opportunity, grab it, that's it.
Okay.
Hi, this is Amrita Kandimat from Agri College, Lakshmeshwar. After 2 long days practical experience, we the Prayanis meet a very charming personality, Mr. Harish Hande. Mr. Harish Hande is just not the person with a great perspective, but also the person who thinks out of the track to help the society. This really inspired us a lot, that the person who has the willpower and desire to do something can do anything.
First, for-profit social initiative providing the renewable energy and electricity to the rural people.
Do you mean that educated people who got educated in 2 years are a brain? I mean, I might say no, right? I would call them escapists. People who escaped from this country from actually solving the problems of the country. So the question is easy to go and elsewhere, earn money and not come back, because and then say that I have earned money, I have to give back to the country. But when you got educated, you got education not to send back money, but to use your brain. But I would still respect people who stayed back, because those are the guys who have challenged themselves and actually prove, and that's where the passion lies. Jo chala gaya, I would really not care too much about it. Because all when if the government had provided me facilities, but the question is who elects the government? And second, who is the government? And then it's all very easy to give an excuse. Why didn't I stay back and create the facilities that I would have dreamed about so the younger generation can actually utilize it? I think we need to be a leader in decentralized energy in a way like countries in Africa after 5 years should say, okay, this is how India looked at sustainability and poverty alleviation. Let us copy that. And I think we have not only as leaders to our own people in the country, we now need to show leadership to the other developing country. Unlike showing leadership by building glass buildings to Europe and America, I think we should be leaders of the 4 billion people. And every African nation should come and say, okay, boss, how has India solved this problem? Because the problem is very similar to us. And that is leadership for us. If you're not frustrated, you're never motivated. So you have to use those barriers as a challenge. Okay, boss, how do I solve it tomorrow? Rather than saying, boss, humse nahi hoga. How many of us would rather sit in front of the computer rather than go and travel in a night bus? In a red night bus, the old ones. I think that's the barrier, and that the challenge is with you as a youngster. And the barrier and the solution is with you. And I think that's where we need to change, because we believe the solution is the best form of protest. Create solutions, and that's why I would expect solutions from youngsters like you.
After that, the energy continued to meet Mr. Samba, the person who brought the RedBus to the society.
Who we are the country's largest bus ticketing company. Though it appears like a big thing, it can all be outsourced. So you appoint a chartered accountant and tell him, okay, I want to start a company, get me all the licenses that are required. Build this software and went to the bus operators, and the big problem is now bus operators didn't want to take the software. Because they said, unless you have customers, we don't want to take because it's not beneficial. That is the time when we went to TIE. TIE stands for the Indus Entrepreneurs. Desh Deshpande is one of the founders of TIE. Instead of trying to sell this software to the bus operator, what you do is start creating software for customer and somehow get customers to start buying. And once they start buying, then you would have established credibility with the bus operator, and now bus operator will trust you and take your software.
He is a person who faced problem in booking buses. So he took up an initiation to provide the booking facility all over the India. After that, with full-on energy, we were very enthusiastic to meet Mr. Manivannan sir, the person who has great experience in services. To represent himself, he used 3 idiots dialogue: success ke piche mat bhago, excellence ke piche bhago.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. There is no lecture. Okay, please feel free. Which makes a leader? कैसे लोग लीडर बन जाते हैं करते हैं. There was very famous saying ना about the greatness. Some people are born great. Some people great and some greatness is thrust upon. ಅದೇ ತರ it's similar for leadership also. Some people are born leaders in the sense whenever they are born, people think that oh, he's going to be a big leader. Example is son or daughter of a king. People automatically think that oh, this guy will be a leader. Example के लिए कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, right? So India में बहुत family ऐसा है. Number 1. Number 2 is people who work very hard and they become leaders. Third category is sheer luck. Suddenly कहीं से कुछ हुआ, coincidence, they become leaders actually. हम लोग कितना decide करेंगे? What are the 3 main qualities which makes a person a leader? The first important quality, you have to take initiative. A leader is the first one to put the step. Second important thing is you should respect individuals, listen to them, give them opportunity. When you listen to somebody, basically you are giving respect to the person. Only third is analyze. Analyze is actually synonym for intelligence. समझ में आ गया? लीडर बनने के लिए उतना दिमाग की जरूरत नहीं है.
When the team comes, we have to give an opportunity to everybody.
कोई तकदीरें जगा देंगे.
छोटी-छोटी चीजों में ज्ञान होती है, उसे सीखो.
कल को अंबर भी झुका देंगे. है जज्बा, है जज्बा.
Everyone loves to get someone, not to lose someone.
उलझा देंगे उलझे रिश्तों का मांझा, मांझा, मांझा.
I think the society needs to change, and I believe that the youngsters can actually push that change to happen.
I wholeheartedly appreciate, congratulate the Deshpande Foundation and the Lead Prayana program organizers for doing this wonderful effort.
I hope the coming part of the journey is more enthusiastic, more energy and more passion.